Hello, my dear subscribers. Today we are going to expand our money flow. And before to start our journey, I would like to use this ring. As you see, at the moment it has black color, and it's very cheap ring. I don't know how it works, but I know that it changes its color over time when you put it on. And I know, and in the description of this ring it was written that it changes the color according to your mood. And so it will be interesting to see how it will change its color during my drawing. Okay, so today our topic is expanding of the money flow. And what we will need to do, so we need to set up a timer for 2 minutes, and during these 2 minutes we need to write down 20 words which will randomly come up to your mind. So my topic today is expanding money flow. So it's interesting that it's not my first time when I'm drawing Neurographica on the topic connected with money, but I analyzed my words and most of them are negative, some random chaotic negative words. It means that I still have some limitations and conditioning in my mind about the money, which I think from the Soviet Union mentality. So today I'm going to transform that negativity together with you again, because it's not an easy task. Okay, so let's start. So what we need to do, first of all, we need to draw a circle somewhere in the right bottom corner, and this circle will represent amount of money that you have now. So it can be your salary if you work full-time or part-time. It can be income of from your business, or any money which you just have at the moment. Okay, so I feel that I have such an amount of money, and it's enough for me. I don't think that I'm just poor or something like that, but it's such an amount, and we need to do it more neurographic and to add line around it. So next circle will be amount of money which you can earn or which you can get if you make additional efforts in your life. For example, if you find additional job, or if you start to monetize your hobbies, or for example if you open little shop, or if you just ask somebody to give you money. So this is amount of money which you can get if you make little efforts, and I feel it's something like that. And again we need to do it more neurographic. See, my ring is already blue. I don't know why. If somebody knows how this ring works, please write me in comments. It's really a miracle for me. Okay, so next circle will be amount of money which will make me happy, which will cover all my needs, which if I have this amount of money, I can do what I want. Some amount of money which I can imagine to be in my life. Bigger salary, then for example I will be able to move to better house, or to have more traveling, or I don't know. So some amount of money which will make me happy and that I can imagine in my life. Something like that. And every time when you draw the circles, you need to feel your body, and you need to feel what's going on in your body and in your feelings. I already have some unpleasant feeling in my stomach. It's very similar when you are worried before the exam or something like that. That kind of feeling, and it's a restriction that I have in my body. So I just need to continue. So this amount of money I can imagine, and it will make me happier. So next circle, it will be amount of money which is beyond your imagination, something that you can't really imagine how people can have so much money and what life will be like if you have this amount of money. So it's something that is beyond your imagination, and as far as it is beyond your imagination, it's also beyond my piece of paper. So it will start here in my piece of paper, but it will continue somewhere in infinity, I don't know where. So it's something like that. So we don't know the amount of the circle beyond my sheet of paper. So just I just can imagine piece of it, but I cannot imagine the whole part of it. It's the same as, for example, I cannot imagine how it feels like, for example, if I have $1 billion. I cannot imagine which my life will be, if it's scary or if it's not scary. So just let it be. So and you again make it neurographic. And I can tell you definitely that at this moment I feel fear. I feel that it's too big responsibility for me, and I just can't. I will tell you what I feel. I feel that I will be hated if I have this amount of money by my relatives, by my. So I feel that they will be so envious that they will hate me, something like that. And again, so I need to remember that it's my belief, it's my limit, and it's my condition. Maybe because of that I don't take any efforts to get here. Okay, so what we need to do now we need to combine all the circles with a neural line, and you just start draw a neural line. It's a line which is made by a relaxed hand, and the line follows you, not you following the line. Okay, so I will add another neural line. Another neural line. And maybe one more. So you see on my picture I have a lot of like loops. It means that I have tendency to overthinking in my mind, and these are the thoughts which didn't finish, so kind of conflicts, and I still believe in it, and I still have it in my mind. So we will now round up, and rounding up makes all the conflicts smooth, and our brain starts working in a new way. Okay, and at this moment I can already start coloring, and then I will add more lines. Okay, so how do we color? So we need to color, first of all, we need to pick up any color that we like, and when you pick up the color, you ask yourself, what does this color mean for you, personally for you. And as far as my colors will overlap themselves, so I will make them light at first. So I want to color first circle pink, light pink. And what does it mean for me? For me, it means that first time in my life, I think I'm started to be a woman in sense that I'm starting to relax. I'm starting to accept life as it is, and this is a true feminine energy. It's not about external. It's not about like wearing dresses or being nice or something like that. It's just about accepting life as it is, and it's about relaxing. So next circle, I want to color purple, and now I feel in my body that my throat starts to ache. I feel pain in my throat, little pain. And as far as I know, it means that sometimes I want to say something, but something doesn't let me do it because I'm afraid that, first of all, nobody will be interested in what I'm saying, or people may not like it. And so that's why I keep my energy inside myself and don't speak what I want. And as a result, it blocks my throat. And now it's releasing and it causes me pain. But I know that in some time it will disappear. So this is my circle of happiness with money. Yes. So I see that it's yellow. So I need yellow color. Oh, it's interesting that I cannot find yellow. Yeah, I can. It also means that I have some restriction in my mind, but it doesn't stop me. So in my imagination, now, as I understand, having more money means it's happier life. It doesn't mean easier life, because it doesn't mean that I will do nothing every day, just go to, I don't know, that I will be relaxing all day long. No, I will continue working, but it will be different work. It's not the work where I don't feel that I'm useful for people. It's kind of work where I feel my value and I feel that people need what I'm doing. It's a deep feeling of fulfillment for me. Yeah, it's very important for me to do something important. Okay, and this bigger circle, which I cannot imagine at the moment. I feel that it should be orange, because orange for me it's a fire, something like fire, and I even feel a little bit hot when I'm doing that, because I understand that I don't know how to express it correctly. It feels like I will be closer to the sun, which gives this energy. I'm just speaking what I feel. Yes, I remember for some time I was studying Eastern astrology. And in Eastern astrology, money is like energy of money is given by the personality of sun. Yeah, so people who have strong sun in their horoscope, they have more money. Yes, because what is money? money is just energy. It's just energy. For example, how did you feel when you got money? Usually when we get money, we feel a lot of energy, really. And when we don't have money, we feel down, that we cannot do anything, depressed and everything. It's very difficult to be happy when you don't have anything to eat, or you don't have money to pay for your house. Yes, so money is energy. Okay. And I feel that I need more neurographic lines inside my sun, so I will add some neurographic lines, something like that. And now what we need to do, as I mentioned before, one of my beliefs is that if I become rich, people will not like it, my relatives will not like it, and they will hate me, yes? And in order to overcome this conflict, I will be adding some lines into the background. So starting with circles, and to follow, to stretch lines into the background, because background represents our social connections. So this is how we overcome these conflicts. And I feel something unpleasant in my body at the moment. I cannot even describe it, but it feels like I'm standing before the crowd, holding big bag of money, and people don't like it. I understand that it's my restriction, because it's something that I've seen during my life. But yeah, we need to work on it. And now what we need to do, we need to show our mind that we want to open the flow through us, through our body, through our energy, and despite our beliefs and restrictions. So how do we do it? We just we just draw really thick neurographic lines inside. So, and we make them thick. And one more line. I feel that I activated too many unpleasant blocks in my body, and it feels something like anxiety, or I cannot even understand what it is, because so much information at the same time became activated in my subconsciousness, and as a result in my body. So I feel that I desperately need to round up everything. So I will start, because I know that it will help me feel better. Okay, so rounding up is a good way to give your brain understanding that it just, all this conflicts is just like imagination or something like that. It's not true. And in order to get this understanding, we need to round up everything, and it will work. It worked many times for me, but I understand that it's a very, very deep job. It doesn't happen very quickly, because we have been collecting these beliefs during all our life, and we need to work hard in order to break them down. And I feel that my throat is fine at the moment, my stomach is fine at the moment, but I still have this unpleasant feeling in my body. Okay. The problem is that we can tell everybody and we can manifest that we don't mind to be rich. But the problem is that if we are not rich at the moment, it means that we don't want. We just don't want, because of many beliefs and restrictions. For example, I will give you some examples of these restrictions. For example, it's impossible to earn lots of money if you want to work honestly without stealing. So it's my mom always was telling me, it's impossible to earn big money if you don't steal, or if you're an honest person. I remember that, and I made the conclusion, logical conclusion, that if you are poor, it automatically means that you are a good person, that you are an honest person. At least you don't steal, something like that. Yes, it may seem irrational, but that's the problem, that most of our beliefs are irrational. We build them at a very early age, and we didn't check them since then. So we didn't check if they're still true or they are outdated. Yeah, for maybe at that time we needed them because they made us safe. For example, I lived in the Soviet Union. I was born in Soviet Union, and in my circumstances, it was true. It was unsafe to be rich. So that's why my subconsciousness absorbed so many restricting beliefs in order to keep me safe. My father told me that when he started to work as a businessman, when Soviet Union collapsed, at first he was very successful because it was something new in my country. But one day he found out that his business partner was killed because of money. Because most of people in Soviet Union didn't have money. And some robbers, they just broke through into his house and just stole all the money. And when my father's partner tried to protest, the robbers killed him. I don't remember that because I was too small, but I remember that my father stopped developing business after that, and started drinking alcohol because he was desperate maybe, and I think frustrated. And as a result, I remember when he earned lots of money, he just did, he couldn't save it and he couldn't keep it. Because again, he had this this belief that it's unsafe to keep them lots of money. And we didn't have any banks, we just could store like physical cash at home. That's the problem. And of course it wasn't safe. So everything that I know about money, that it's unsafe to have it. And of course, when I grew up, I understood that it doesn't work. When you are an adult, you need money because you have family. You need to buy a house, you need to, or to rent a house. You need to pay for education for your children. You need to eat, you need everything. And all of my life I was very poor. Even comparing to other Ukrainian people, because deep in my mind I was thinking that I'm a good person, so I don't have to earn. Yes, I worked all of my life. I worked at some jobs, but it wasn't enough all of my life. Okay. So now I'm feeling much better. I feel in my stomach something like very funny feeling, like some ice inside my stomach is melting. Maybe it's some spasm or something like that, but sometimes it's difficult to understand where in my body I was storing the beliefs. Because when you have beliefs in your body, you have spasms somewhere in your body. And when you get rid of that belief, that spasm goes away, and you may feel it as a relaxation of some part of the body. So I feel this at the moment. So now I would like to get a new understanding of money. So I believe in God. I tried many religions. So I believe in God, and I believe that money is a God's energy. Money isn't bad, money isn't good. It's just an instrument. It's like a knife. With the help of knife, you can cook delicious food, but with the help of knife, you can kill a person, right? So it's up to us. So we are, as human beings, we have this right. We have power of will, and we have this ability to decide how we will use this instrument. Just an instrument. Nothing bad, nothing good. Yes. So that's the problem, that lots of people demonstrate such a behavior that as soon as they get money, they start to manipulate people, or they start to make wars, or they start to fight for this money, or they start to forget about their soul, their values. Just giving us a bad example of using that instrument, right? And people who are using that instrument in the right way, they are not so obvious. They will not tell us about it. If only we know them personally, we can see that there are some people who understand the responsibility which you get when you get money. But the problem is we don't see such people too often. But I was lucky enough, I have met such people in my life. Yes, they are in the minority, but they exist. And these people inspired me to change my beliefs, because I understood that people are different, world is different, very diverse, and it's time to change the beliefs. Okay, so I rounded up everything. I feel much better. And now I'm trying to remember where I made my flow. Yeah, and now I would like to color my flow with dark pink. So I need to indicate my flow. So it's yes. Yes, I need to show my my consciousness, my flow. This is a flow of energy which is going to come through me, and I cannot say anything, so maybe I will take a highlighter just to indicate the flow. Yeah. Yeah, so I want to show the universe that I'm grown up enough, that I'm not a child which will play with money. Yeah, because money, it's like a knife. You will never give a knife to a 3-year-old kid, right? Because you understand that this kid is not mature enough to understand what to do with the knife. The same is with us. If we are not mature enough, we will not get money. Or if we get money and we will harm ourselves, it will not be good, right? So we need to become better version of ourselves. Yes, of course we can do it. We can earn money by force. Yes, we can manipulate people. We can steal the money, or we can decide that money is the most important in our life. But I can tell you when. Before to become neurographic specialist, I was working as an English teacher, and among my clients there were lots of very rich people, like business owners, top managers, and other people, and they confessed me that when they reached everything, when they got like 20 cars, biggest houses and everything, and if they didn't have any other values, if they didn't have good relationships and fulfillment in their life, they felt so miserable that they started drinking alcohol, taking drugs, and we can see it in the world very often. So money shouldn't be like ultimate goal. It should be an instrument. Okay, so I feel that I need to color these lines with orange, because it represents that the money that I will get from the universe, I will need to use for the benefit of other people. Maybe I will not directly giving money to people, but I will use the power which I will get with the help of money to help people. So this this goal inspires me really. That I will be like I don't know how to say, like a medium between the universe and people. And I will be serving people, so I'm ready. Okay, and again, I need lots of yellow color. And I feel that if I reach this goal and I will be able to become an instrument of the universe, I think it will make me really happy person. And my life will be filled with the sunshine. Yeah. You know, I feel such a pain in my lower stomach, how to say. Every time when I draw Neurographica, I have pain in my stomach. And I can understand that maybe when I have some stress, every time I have spasms in my stomach. And every time when I draw Neurographica, the spasm gets released. And at this moment I feel some pain, but later it disappears. And I feel some effect of it. So I cannot see my initial circles. So maybe I just, oh my god, this pain is so big. I will just make them brighter. So first of all, I will start with my biggest circle. Yeah, just make it brighter. I remember that one. So I have a lot of yellow color. So never use golden and silver pencils or markers in your composition, because it's very dangerous. It splits your mind even more. I don't know exact explanation, but Pavel Piskarev all the time warns us that it's very dangerous to use silver or golden markers. So don't do it. Yeah. So I add some blue. And I remember it was pink, so I will add some pink to it. Okay, and also I would like to add some volume, and maybe I will use for this volume, yeah, something like a shadow to show its volume, and somewhere here maybe. Okay, so it seems like it's done. Not so difficult. So my ring is still blue. Maybe it just reacts to the temperature, I don't know, to my body. So please write me in comments what you were feeling during this algorithm. It will be very interesting for me. So I hope it will help you to get some insights and to understand what keeps you from abundance in your life. And if you would like, you can share it in the comments or join our group and share there. It will be very interesting for me. So thank you very much, and see you next time.